Hey guys, so real quick before I start the video, I kind of wanted to go over the format of it. So, as you all know, I love my memes
My name is Jeff.
and I love putting stuff on a video, embellishing it to make it a little more entertaining or funny for you all. So I realized the video was a bit too long doing it all in one video, if that makes sense. So I split it up into two separate videos. There's this one that's just the draft, and then in a couple of days I'll be uploading another video which is going to be the actual gameplay with the team. If you guys want me to continue uploading like this, let me know in the comments. If you want me to do it all in one video, maybe take some stuff out so it's not insanely long, let me know that as well. I'd really appreciate some feedback on it. I just don't want my videos to be super duper long. I mean, forget analytics. It's just not really entertaining to watch a 30-minute video about Madden. But yeah, just let me know what you all think, if you like this format, not. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. Oh my God, man. How long have we been in lockdown? How long has all of this been going on?
Oh my God. How long was I out? This long or this long?
The first one.
Alright guys, what's up? Again, this is Khan. Kind of like walk through what the video today is going to be. So today, it is the night of the NFL draft, and I think the first round is just about to end. My Pats traded away their first round pick, so I kind of stayed up for nothing. Love to see that. So right now, since it's Thursday, they dropped golden tickets, and I've held on to my weekend league as well as my solo battle rewards, since there's a lot of packs. And there's an urban legend going around. I think I heard it on Case channel that in the 24 hours after a golden ticket releases, that they have a higher chances of being in packs. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna open up those packs, and what we do in the rest of the video is kind of contingent on that. So if we somehow pull a golden ticket, we're gonna use them. We're gonna play a couple of head-to-head games, but if not, I'm gonna do a draft, a theme draft. And probably wondering, since I'm a Pats fan, why do I have on a Redskins jersey? And very funny story, RG3 is the reason I started watching football. I want to say it was against TCU. He had like a 96% completion rate, something absolutely absurd. And it was just on at this dinner party that I was at. And I was blown away. And that is literally the reason I started watching football. So massive shout out to RG3. And the theme of the draft is going to be, you know, legacy draft, or it's more, I don't even know if it's fair to call it a legacy draft, more of like a memories draft. It's like what I like, the most memorable player that had the most memorable moment to me. But again, if we pull a golden ticket, then we won't do that. We'll just do golden ticket gameplay. So let's hop into it. All right, sorry guys. Just another quick little insertion. I don't think I really made this clear at any point throughout the video, but me growing out my mustache this much was on purpose. It was more of like a quote unquote quarantine caveman type thing. I don't know, man. It was a lot funnier in my head. But yeah, that's why it is. I promise to God I'm not this unkempt on a normal basis. It was just part of this shtick I was trying out. It did not hit. Let's move on to the draft. So as you see here, we have the 3 draft players. So I get number 21, and number 11. I also get the number 4 overall pick, I believe. To put my AirPods in. As you see, I'm not a broke boy. Actually, I am a broke boy. I'm gonna play my favorite song. Let's see. What do y'all got on your playlist? Leave a comment and tell me what y'all got playing, because I listen to literally everything, so I'll listen to anything for real. Right now I'm playing Joji though. Filthy Frank.
Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa!
So we have 13 packs. Okay, so we have the number 4 overall pick. All right, nice. And I mean, no, it's gonna be. It's gonna be Andrew Thomas. 98 LT. Ooh.
Damn!
Oh my God. I think I'm gonna have to go with him. That is, whew, oh my God, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to let go of Tyron, which I love Tyron, but okay. So anyways, Hail Mary packs. I mean, nothing usually comes out of these, but you never know. You really never know. Let's go to draft champions. And by the way, for the people, probably wondering why I wear my hat backwards. Next time I make it to the Super Bowl, the reason will be revealed. I promise. There's a reason. I don't normally wear my hat backwards. And again, we're going to take the player who is the most memorable to me, or I have the most memories about, or just has the best legacy to me. So yeah, kind of like a personal favorite. There's for one scheme. Oh my God. Let's see. John Ross was the fastest. Robert Woods just had so many cool moments that year where he was like celebrating with YG and like that. I mean, I'm a Pats fan, so I got to, be like, oh, we're gonna see you in the Super Bowl, and we did. And I just like followed him so close, and him celebrating with YG was one of the funniest moments to me of that year. Just honestly dope, like not even just funny, just dope. So I think I'm gonna go with him. John Ross, I just know for being insanely fast. Cordero, I want to pick him because I mean he was with the Pats, but I mean he was a halfback for like a good part of the year. He converted, so not too many memories with him. Even though he did play for us well, so I think I'm gonna go with Robert Woods. Oh my God. I have to pick RG3. I literally have to. I don't even know. Yeah, I'm going with RG3. He's literally the reason I started watching football. If you're watching this somehow, RG3, you're still the GOAT in my eyes. So I don't really... Darius Slay is just known for being elite. Darnell Savage and Eric Reed. I just remember draft day hearing his name, and I was like, that is such a dope name. Like, your last name is Savage. Like, you have to be dope. So I think I'm gonna go with Darnell just because, I mean, that name is just so fire, and I don't really have too many memories of the other two. Right, Mark Andrews. So this is such a funny way of going about it, but Vernon Davis, on my very first year of playing Madden, he was a big part of my offense. I mean, TJ Hawkinson was on my fantasy team, but don't really know much about him outside of that. And Mark Andrews, I really don't know anything about. So I'm going to go with Vernon here. Eddie Jackson, Xavier Howard, Justin Reed. I think I'll probably go with Eddie Jackson for the sole fact that I remember his insane season where he had, I think, like 6 defensive touchdowns or something in the first, like, 8 games or something crazy like that. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go with Eddie. Sam Hubbard, I don't know anything about. Javon Hargrave, nothing. Rob Ninkovich, though, during the beginning years of me being a Pats fan, or just being a football fan in general, he was killing it for us. So, I have to go with Nink. This is not even a question. I don't really know much about these guys. Shelby Harris, I know nothing about whatsoever. Andrew Whitworth, like, I mean, I know he's good. That's really about it. Jonathan Allen, I remember him coming out of the draft, and I mean, he's good-ish. And I heard a lot about him. I think he went to Bama, right? So I think I'm gonna go with just Josh Allen, or Jonathan Allen. I don't really know much about any of these guys. I guess I'll just go with Olivier Vernon. That's the name I've seen the most. I know so much about Nuke. And I mean, he just got traded to, and his just story, especially in terms of his mom, is just something that's so dope to me. And I remember in college when Sammy Watkins got injured, and you just went sicko mode that game. So I'm gonna have to go with Nuke. Ooh, okay, I don't know anything about any of these guys, but I just remember Ryan Kelly when he was going through the draft process. So I guess I'm gonna have to go with him. I don't know anything about any of these dudes. So it's so funny, when Jadeveon Clowney got drafted, I was first becoming a fan of the NFL, right? And this is so lame. But I remember when I was about to like start in my first flag football game, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get my Jadeveon Clown on. Boy! And it was the lamest thing ever. But that's why I remember him as. And, I mean, him being an absolute freak. Like, that hit against Michigan where he knocked the dude's helmet off, absolutely insane. So I have to go with Jadeveon. I don't know much about any of these guys. I just know Marshawn Lattimore because he's fast and he's really good. And he won Defensive Rookie of the Year, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. Even though I feel like, yeah, I mean, they'd be better coverage guys, but whatever. All right, so I don't know much about Devon Kennard. I just know Marquise Pouncey's a beast. But Shaq Mason has been holding it down at right guard for us for the past couple of years, so I have to go with him. Evan Ingram, I remember him and Christian McCaffrey, I remember them coming out in the draft. Evan Ingram, I mean, his highlights were insane, and so were CMC's, and I remember all throughout that season, and especially when he got interrupted post-game.
Be successful. Well,
we can be extreme.
But Mike T, I mean, he had a record-setting season this year, and he's just been performing at an all-time level. And that voice,
Feel like
it's just a blessing, you know, to be able in crucial moments like that to put points on the board for my teammates and make a big play. It all happened the right way. You know, I was trying to really score points, and then the Lord blessed me to break the record. So
I have never been so confused in my life. Like, bro, what is that accent? Is that like a stereotypical Mexican accent? Like, Mike T is not Mexican. He's from Cali, for God's sakes. Like, man, what on earth is going on, man?
He started it last week, and I'm like, man, I got to get in on the fun. This example from the first day I walked in here. So I just follow his lead ultimately, and I love him to death, and I just want to be able to make a play for him and take him where he deserves because he's the best quarterback.
Is this some kind of sick joke that I'm just not in on, or what's going on, man? It's just too good. So, I mean, I'm going to have to go with Mike T. I honestly don't know anything about any of these guys, but I know Leonard Floyd used to be listed at 6'6", and he was a filthy user for me in Madden 18. So I'm going to go with him, and hopefully he can work his magic with us this time. This is a tie. I remember when Brian O'Neill was coming out of college, but I also remember Trent Brown coming to us and becoming a beast. I'm going to give the edge to Trent just because he played for the Pats, but Brian O'Neill is a beast as well. I don't know much about any of these guys. I guess the guy I know most about is Mark Barron, just because he used to be a safety like he is here, but they converted him to a linebacker. And I mean, he's a monster, like 96 hit power. That is insane. I don't know much about Austin Eckler other than he kind of replaced Melvin Gordon. And Miles Sanders I know nothing about, but Le'Veon Bell I know is the most skilled back in the NFL. He can literally do it all, so I'm gonna have to go with him. So I basically know an equal amount about all of these guys. I think I'm gonna go with Frank Clark for the sole reason that I just saw him talk so much trash all throughout the Super Bowl run, and he backed all of it up. So massive respect to him. So I was huge on Noah Fant when he was coming out of college, and you know, I thought he was going to be great. And, you know, he's doing pretty well. But Deebo Samuel, I heard so much about. I think he came out of South Carolina. And, yeah, he's been killing it. And he did pretty well in the Super Bowl. So I'm going to have to go with him. So I know nothing about Edgerrin James other than he played way before my time in Colts against, I guess, one of the Pats' rivals. Corey Dillon played for the Pats. But then there's the GOAT. Alright guys, Con from the future here. You get it? Like Back to the Future, Con from the future, Gone to the... Man, shut up. So right here, I incorrectly stated that Jerry Rice was the GOAT. Now put down your pitchforks for just a second. Yes, I said incorrectly. Why is Jerry Rice not the GOAT? It's simple. He never played for the Pats. If you want to talk about GOAT wide receivers, talk about Randy Moss. Talk about Julian Edelman. Talk about Wes Welker. If you're talking about all-time GOATs, Tom Brady. Look no further. Look at that boy. If you're talking about actual GOATs, I guess I'll go with Corey Dillon just because he played for the Pats. I mean, LT, basically the greatest defensive player of all time. I mean, he literally won an MVP on the defensive side of the ball. I think it's only him and Alan Page that have done that. And then Michael Strahan, you know, terrorizing my Pats for forever long. But I think I'm going to have to go with Deion. Like, I just love everything about Deion, just like his swagger and, you know, just how he carried himself in general. All of his stories, especially from the combine. And he's just an absolute boss. So, I mean, I'm going to have to go with Deion.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.